Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to the channel. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio, all aspects and all the cross watcher from the 1st to the 15th of April 2021. For some of you watching, this will not be your video, and that's fine. Check out other aspects of your chart. Could well be that another video does resonate. For some of you, some of this will resonate, maybe some of it, not all of it. Take what does and leave the rest, okay? So, let's take a look. Let's take a look here. We'll have a look at the theme first of all for you guys. I did actually film half of this video and then Spirit decided to close my my laptop down. So I'm interested to see if the same messages come through, because it was strong reading, right? So let's have a look. Let's see what the theme is for the Scorpios. What is going on for Scorpio, please? We've got the Hanged Man and the Wheel of Fortune. So we've got a turn of fate that's in the balance or paused here. Wonder what that's going to be about. Let's see for Scorpio here. Okay, Scorpio please, for the 1st to the 15th. We've got temperance, we've got some healing. That's why it can't move forward, because someone needs to heal first. Someone needs to go within. We've got a connection, a love connection here, very strong. We've got a divine feminine and a love connection that needs some healing. And then we've got a choice in love, which is causing a hanged man. So there's a pause because someone doesn't quite know what to do. Let's see. And we've got confusion here, because of a lack of clarity, hence the Hanged Man twice. There's a lot of confusion here. Someone knows where they want to go, but they're confused about the whole thing. So we've got a waiting game here, because someone has to clarify what they're going to do. They don't know yet. That's why something isn't ending. Something needs to end, but it's like there's a distraction here. There's no, yeah, look, there's a pause. Someone is not quite equipped with all the truth, and so they're holding out for more information. But there's two people, in fact there's three people involved. There's a relationship, and then there's another female. The relationship looks very much over, but I feel like someone is in a relationship wanting to be with someone else. There's been conflict of some kind, and so there's a waiting game, because whatever created that conflict wasn't resolved. There wasn't quite, it just paused the process. The truth was outed, but it didn't create a desired outcome. It just created more conflict, which has caused more time to go past, basically. Yeah. And it's caused someone to emotionally disconnect because of the burden. But it hasn't created an ending. It's like someone's just being manipulated by a situation that they can't quite get out of yet. I mean, it's hanging by a thread. And so whatever the truth was, what was given, it wasn't enough to end it. And this person was pulled back in. And so now they're confused because they don't know what to do. Oh. We've got truth coming in here. We've got clear truth. We've got very clear truth coming in. There's no denying the truth here. There's a very clear onus on that. There's, yeah, lots of, let's see what else you can tell us here. Some information's coming in. And then immediately we've got a distraction that's created so that this person doesn't see it. This person's going to be looking in the other way, and it's creating a pause. It's like they're going to reconcile with this person enough to make them believe that it's not. So whatever this truth is, this person's going to counteract that with cozying up to them, you know, making them feel good. So that ego rub, so they don't see the truth. They want that. It's like, you know, when you get presented with the truth, but you don't, your ego doesn't want to accept it. This person's going to make sure that their ego doesn't accept it, and they'll reject the truth. So it's like each time a lie is given, this person will sugarcoat the truth with a bit of an ego rub, so the person reinvests in that and ignores the truth. The devil. The devil, it's not authentic energy, it's a total lie, which is why we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Hanged Man, because there's a cycle that it's not getting acknowledged. I'm hearing because of fear. They're scared to acknowledge it because they know they're going to have to come up against this person. So there's a deliberate attempt to, yeah, look. We've got the Eight of Swords, which is feeling trapped, and the Nine of Cups, which is under the influence. Could be drinking, could be something else. Arguing. Lots of arguing. So as soon as this person's kind of catches wind of that, there's could be something a little bit wrong, they're kind of muffled. They're, you know, like, shh, you know, don't speak, or let's give you an ego rub so you don't think of anything. And again, maybe sort of self-medicating so that they don't. There's a lot of games being played here to make this person doubt what's going on, basically, which is not helpful. Oh, we've got a card that's peeking here, that's appeared. Here we go. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. So, I mean, this is someone working someone to stop them leaving. Actively. Yeah. To stop their future. To stop their contentment. To make them confused enough where they, okay, if you get to the point where, because this person is going to be that confused that they just defend and block everything because they can't quite process anything because there's too much information. This is why we're in a loop, because they're not ready to fight this person yet, but this person's bombarded them with wrong information to try make them, if this is mind assault, this is like abuse. And it's all to stop this person from seeing the truth. And then we've got someone here, it looks like the karmic, that's offering, when that all fails, offering something that is foolproof, I'm hearing, that is not authentic. To allow the person to invest in the fact that it's not a lie. And again, this karmic's going to do anything to try and block that. Just let's see. Yep. This is about money. This is greed. This is 100% greed. They're no longer, this karmic's no longer thinking of their own future. They're thinking of what money they're gonna lose, or, you know, what they want. There's again lots of secrets here behind this situation. Lots of secrets. And again, it's done to create further, again, it's to buy time. It's to buy time because, again, this person knows that it's over, but they're hoping that you'll give up. And so it's going to be, it's like they're trying to push you to the limit so that you end up giving up. That's basically what they're doing. So the karmic is playing all kinds of games here to make you believe that there's no hope, because they're losing control. So it looks like, oh my goodness, what the heck is going on here? Why am I in this situation? The karmic's losing the control and they're trying everything in their power. We've then got the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the High Priestess. So there's going to be a bit of a bombshell here that's going to create a bit of a stir. There's going to be a bombshell here that's creating a bit of a stir. Let's have a look at what that would be. What's the bombshell? What is the Tower of the High Priestess? Yep. It's this karmic that's going to create something to create further issue to block you. Like I said, if the ego rub doesn't work, if the confusion doesn't work, if she's trying to offer emotional, emotional blackmail to this person and it doesn't work, then this person's got another plan up their sleeve. I'm going to try and find out what it is. I don't know why anyone would want it. And if this is you watching this and this is you doing all this, stop watching my channel, because I don't want to... You shouldn't be doing stuff like this. You shouldn't be... If this is not your relationship, you need to leave it alone, alright? This is not how you conduct yourself. And if you feel like you are so out of control that you feel you need to be doing this, then I would suggest you go and get some counselling. Because you're going to end up blowing your own life up. It's not how you do it. You don't just wreak revenge until someone listens. This is a controlling behaviour, and I would suggest you get counselling for it. But whatever this is, because this is not balance here. This is creating conflict for the sake of creating conflict. And if you feel like you're in mourning or you're struggling emotionally, then you need to get help, right? End of story. You don't just like ruin people's life because that's not the way to do it. Right, so let's have a look. What is the Tower? So again, it's like they feel like this is out of their control, so they're going to try and bring justice to them. And they're going to do it quickly. They're going to try and draw the situation back, which is why we've got the Wheel and Fortune Hangman. So they're planning something here. Right, what are they going to do? What is it? It's going to happen very quickly. It's based on a lie. Look, it's going to be different for everyone, but let's try and see if we can narrow it down into like an area. It's to make this person feel trapped. Okay. It could be to do with another person. They could try and have an affair of some kind to try and confuse the person even more. That's highly likely. It's going to be different for everyone. Yep. It could involve an affair to try and again make the masculine feel confused. What else can you tell me? It's a manipulation. It's to block the whole situation, basically. Right. Yeah, it's manipulation because we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. So they're going to do something here to make this, to give more time, basically. Again, yeah. It does feel like it does feel something to draw attention to the situation. All right, it's gonna create a conflict And if you're thinking, well, why would this person jumping into an affair with someone else create conflict? Because this person doesn't want to be there, and if they feel like they're jumping into something else, it's an ego issue, right? This person's ego is going to be answering for them. That's what this person's hoping. That's what this person's hoping for, is that ego will lead rather than the heart. So this is a battle of the head versus heart. Let's see what else we can figure out. What else? What is this? What is the karmic planning to do? What is the karmic going to do? What is the karmic? Yeah. I think they're going to get deliberately caught with someone else to try and manipulate this person into staying. They're going to get deliberately caught to make them reinvest in their ego into the situation. So they're going to, again, it's going to be to draw this person back, right? And they're going to want to be caught deliberately so that it's obvious. Because they think this person's not going to end it. And so they think if they leave it, then it's more likely to end. If they push the situation, it's like 1 minute it's quiet, the next minute it's force. It's like a chaotic energy, but it's designed to keep this person trapped. Because think about it, if someone's got no security, then they're not going to make big decisions, right? So this person's creating no security in this environment, so the person hangs on because they think that if they leave, something worse will happen. It's like they're basically, this is abuse. Like this is pure abuse, like in a really terrible way. Yeah. So what else can you tell us, please? It's not the something I would want to. Again, it's to sort of deliberately provoke the ego, basically. It's to deliberately make someone react and make them feel like they have to react. Provocation, basically. Right, let's see. What else can you tell us about Scorpio's reading, Spirit? What else can you tell us about Scorpio's? So we've got someone who's very superficial. We've got someone who is the real deal. And then we've got someone in the middle who this person is fighting with. So we've got the wounded feminine, the divine feminine, and the person stuck in the middle. And then we've got the thief and the destroyer. So this wounded feminine is trying to break the masculine down deliberately. And again, we've got Prince and Samaritan. So she's doing it deliberately to try and, I think it's a provocation and to get the masculine to reinvest, basically. That's essentially what's going on. It's no other. It's a direct manipulation. It's direct manipulation. It's designed to make the masculine try and question everything, and so whatever this person spoon feeds afterwards is gonna probably be something based on making him feel bad. Right, let's see. Growth, despondence, and perfection. So it may look like nothing's happening, but look, you can only push a human being to a certain point before they turn around and go, absolutely not, and so this is coming. And again, we've got ego and completion. So this is pushing for an ego death, which is going to help the situation conclude, right? Because if they're no longer in their ego, then it won't provoke them. But there is definitely an ego provocation coming in. Okay, let's have a look at outcomes. What is the outcome, please, for this situation for Scorpio? What is the outcome? So we've got secrets, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and then we've got the Five of Pentacles. So it looks like this person's going to, it's almost going to be like where they feel like they're losing the situation, and then as a last ditch attempt they play this, which is going to pull this person back in because they're invested in their ego. So their heart center's not going to feel good about it, but their ego is going to be satisfied. So it's an ego issue, but it looks like this karmic is going to be successful, and that's because the masculine is not investing in, again, they're investing in their ego. They're too mind centered. They need to be in their heart space. So what I'd recommend you do is you need to keep in your heart center, because if you then get in your mind space as well, there's going to be an issue. Right, so again, this is done deliberately to block the connection with you two, because this, again, the karmic doesn't have, and because, I mean, actually what's happening is it's highlighting an ego issue with the masculine, which needs to be resolved, right? And so she's playing a part here, right? And if you look at it in a spiritual sense, she's playing a role in this, because the masculine has to have an ego death, because otherwise, or a shift in the view, in how they're handling the energy, otherwise this will keep repeating. So it's like they haven't quite learned a lesson yet, right? They haven't quite learned a lesson. So let's see. So they're saying in the future there will be success with this situation. Let's pull one more card. What else can you tell us about this reading, please? What else can you tell us? We've got kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. And then we've got seduction. So again, there's a third party interference here, but this doesn't change your connection. We just have to make sure that the masculine's learning, and we'll keep going if you feel like you want to do that and this is your connection. Anyway, guys, I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully this has been of some help. Thank you for your likes, your shares and your subscriptions. Until next time, take care.